Hi, how's it going?
Oh, wonderful. Happy to be talking to you today.
Thanks very much.
So, you are stepping into season two as Callum. I have to tell you, Callum is my beacon in this show.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. Thank
I
you.
mean, it's like no matter where anyone else stands, I feel like Callum is just the guy that you always know, you feel like you always know his intentions. How did you want to play him?
Yeah, I think there's something about the show that there's such a aspect of it that has this level of high society and elegance and I think with Callum you get this very down to earth quality that feels maybe very real and maybe more of something that the audience can connect to. So I definitely wanted for him to come across, even though he maybe doesn't have the best bedside manner and he's a little bit tired and worn out and fed up with his job and with everything. He has a real moral compass actually at the end of the day that he really wants to shine a light on these people and their corruption and these people that always get away with everything and so he's got a great drive to him and a great sort of sincerity actually. And I know he has to hold his cards close to his chest at times and maybe he can't fully trust certain people, but he also wears his heart on his sleeve a lot. And I think that's I think something that maybe the audience can connect with.
Mhm. Did you give him a backstory?
Yeah, I mean, it's what's really nice is that there's a lot there, even in the little interview of his at the beginning, he talks about maybe his life in Dublin and then kind of moving over to study in Cambridge on a scholarship. He definitely is an outsider in this world, and the thing is, Gugu's character is as well. So they're kindred spirits in that way, and I think that's what's really nice about their dynamic. But yeah, I did. I mean, it always helps to have a few kind of ideas of his past and things like that. But you don't want to kind of maybe overwrite that in your head either, because of course maybe there's more to come, and you never know what that might be. So yeah.
I love that. You never know.
Yeah.
I'm waiting next season. Um, well, you did work closely with Gugu, and I'm curious about the energy between you two, how you came together to help each other build on these characters.
Yeah, I mean, we had a good kind of. We were very lucky to have a little bit of time before filming began to sit down with Gugu and Veronica as well, who's the creator of the show and the head writer, and sort of it's a very technical thing as well in a way to plot a lot of the twists and turns of the show and make sure that you're hitting the right beats as you go along and almost to just decipher the story because a bit like Callum himself, as an actor, you have to kind of investigate the script and find the clues in the script and find where all the pieces go and put them together or take them apart. And that was definitely the case with this script because, as you know, there's so much going on in it. So you had to very meticulously go through it with each other and make sure everyone knew where they were at any time, and because there's timelines jump around and different things like that. So it's yeah, it was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun.
Well, I'm curious too, because it is such an intense show. How did you keep the levity on set?
I think it was a really great group. Production company Hello Sunshine. I've worked with them before, and they always kind of create and foster a really lovely work environment. So all the directors were fantastic to work with as well, and Gugu, when you're the lead actor, I think you set the tone for everyone else. She's so easy to work with and she's so kind and considerate. So it was really it kind of all bounced off of her. And yeah, I don't know. I mean it's hard not to laugh sometimes when you're on set and something goes wrong or you're just kind of bouncing off each other. So you would just have to be very good at going back to a nice stony face before the scene begins. Make sure you're not having too much fun, because it's important to enjoy all that. But obviously, at the end of the day, you don't want to do a disservice to the show. So yeah.